What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great evening. If you haven't been to stickersbyeb.com yet, head on over there. They have some of the best Miami Hurricanes football stickers out there. Use the discount code SCOOP in all caps and get 15% off all of your orders. Guys, if you haven't seen my Manny Navarro interview, he does a tremendous job for The Athletic. He's broken several news headlines regarding the Miami Hurricanes football program. There's nobody more in tune with the Miami Hurricanes football program than Manny Navarro, so go check out that interview. Now, with Blake Baker leaving to LSU, he did hold the title as defensive coordinator at Miami, was not going to be calling plays this upcoming season. He was also going to coach the linebackers as well. So we're missing a big piece to our staff next season. We'll be heading to LSU. Who's going to fill in that piece of the puzzle for Miami to be successful this next offseason? Some candidates to look out for. Also, Manny Navarro did vouch for these as potential candidates as well. We'll start off with Travis Williams, former linebacker under Tommy Tuberville at Auburn University. He's also the linebackers coach at Auburn in the year 2016 through 2018. Also was the co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach in 2019 through 2020. He also coached with Rhett Lashley at Auburn as well. We'll see what happens regarding that matter, but I think Travis Williams would be a home run hire. He's still out there in the market, comes from a great program, coached under Gene Chizik. I think it's an all-around great get. Another name to look out for, Christian Robinson, current linebackers coach at Florida. He was a graduate assistant at Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and Georgia throughout his coaching career. He also landed four-star outside linebacker Derek Wingo out of St. Thomas Aquinas. Manny Navarro also stated, look out for Christian Robinson. If this was a couple months ago, Miami would have been a really great fit for him, but we'll see what happens right now. Look out for that name, Christian Robinson. He's already very familiar with the state of Florida. In recruiting, you need to have those connections with high school coaches. They're not just going to send one of their players to a coach they have no relationship with. So Christian Robinson, great recruiter. I think he would be a great fit as the linebackers coach at Miami. We'll see what happens with him. Another name, I thought it was a very interesting name, and he has a ton of great experience as a coach and as a player. Former Miami Hurricane out of Homestead Senior High School, Michael Barrow. He was a 12-year NFL veteran, second-round pick as well. He was the linebackers coach at Miami / special teams coach from the year 2007 to 2013. Also was the linebackers coach for the Seattle Seahawks after 2013. He was there 2015 through 2016 and was promoted to assistant head coach in 2017. He hasn't coached in 3 years, whether the professional level or the collegiate game, but I ultimately think he would be a great hire, great coach for developing specifically. I think as a recruiter, he can get the job done. He's already very familiar with the local high school scene in Miami. He's from Homestead, Florida. He's a Miami guy, all right? He went to the U. He's familiar with the Miami-Dade County, coaches, South Florida in general as well. I think it'll be a nice fit, and there's interest. So just look out for that. One name Manny Navarro did not say wasn't a viable option. Kevin Steele. Remember, he's back on the market. Things went south at Tennessee. Joined Tennessee staff as an analyst. Jeremy Pruitt gets fired. He's no longer retained at Tennessee, looking for a place for employment. And also, Auburn pays him a lot of money. I believe the number is $900,000 they will be paying Kevin Steele in the near future. Don't hold me to that fact, but I think it's roughly around $900K. So you can get him fairly cheaper than to paying an entire contract. Auburn will be taking care of his expenses. Manny Navarro never said it wasn't going to happen with Kevin Steele. That's if Manny Diaz wants to bring in a defensive coordinator and call the shots and he just wants to be CEO. We've seen a lot from Manny Diaz during his time at Miami. Look out for that option with Kevin Steele. if Manny Diaz will just sit back, be the CEO, and let someone else call plays. I think Kevin Steele would be a great hire at Miami. I think he ran a great defense at Auburn, but we'll see what happens. It's been a roller coaster ride of an offseason. A lot of people didn't expect Blake Baker to be fired. Some believed he would have been, that it was in his best interest to find another job, and those people were right. Manny Diaz professionally let Blake Baker find another job while he had a job as linebackers coach, defensive coordinator at Miami, and basically told him, just find another job, and it is in his best interest, to leave the program. The writing was on the wall, and I tip my hat off to Manny Diaz for making these changes once again. He's proven to me he deserves a lot of time and is willing to make the necessary changes that previous coaches in his role failed to do. Hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and always, all about the U.